Welcome back to another video and another weigh-in update. If it's your first time here, my name is Beck. Thank you so much for joining me. So, this week has been a bit of a week. As you know, I've been struggling for a little while, I think. Not in the sense that my head feels like it's in it, but I feel like I'm not. So I feel like I'm ready, and today I feel a bit different anyway, but as of up to today from last week, I felt like I was doing okay, and it was the snacking that was getting me. So every evening, and both Jeff and I are guilty of it, and I said to him I'm going to stop buying the snacks or just go for, and I've seen some brilliant comments with different options, so I'm going to be definitely taking those on board. I'm going to go shopping straight after filming this video, so I feel more motivated. So the plan today is, Jeff has just left to go on a job on a Sunday afternoon. I've got Tasha's friends coming over tonight. I'm going to go shopping straight after this video. I'm going to go painting straight after that because I really want to get the kitchen done. And I'm hoping there's going to be some more progress. I think there might be, because I'm sure he was going there yesterday. And I've got, I'm going to try and meal plan, because it's just going to be me and Tasha probably, even though Jack will be, because he's in Birmingham this weekend, but he's not really here of an evening anymore anyway. He just goes off and about after work. So I generally don't have to think of him, but I'll double check obviously first, because he eats meat and Tasha doesn't. So if I'm just planning my meals and planning her meals separate, or even just doing veggie meals for me, but I've got a few things in mind that involve meat, so we'll just see how it goes. But that's where I'm at. I've been struggling. I'm swaying between going back to doing Slimming World and calorie counting, or doing them both together, or just using Slimming World principles or calorie. My head is literally buzzing with all of it. It really is. But I think the best way forward is to use the Slimming World principles, which I suppose in a nutshell is just healthy eating, in the sense that you try and get as much speed food on your plate as you can. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a leaf out of that book. And I know I've probably said that before, because that's how I try and move forward with calorie counting, because I'm well aware that I've been going for the convenient options, not having many fruit and veg on my plate at all times. I do try and incorporate it mostly, but it doesn't always work out like that. So that's where I'm at. I'm feeling, like I say, I've kind of woken up this morning. I think it's because we were out last night, and boy did I you'll see it in tomorrow's video, but I went all the way last night, and I just felt like I needed to get it out of my system. Oh yeah, I did that. I really did do that. It's out of my system, and maybe that's why I'm feeling more motivated, or maybe it was because I told myself that that's what I needed to do. It's all mind over matter, isn't it? Let's be honest. It is all mind over matter. That's what I'm trying to do. I did actually try and sign up to something called Walk Fit today. It took me through all the steps. I don't even know where I'd heard about it. It might have just popped up on a Facebook ad. So I thought, oh, that looks good. Let's have a look at that. Got through all the stages, put my weight in, did everything. Then he wanted to charge me. Well, I don't want to do that, because there's plenty of options on here on YouTube that I can choose, which when I was doing that 100-day exercise challenge with some of the other YouTubers, I loved it. I absolutely loved doing those walking workouts. So I'm just going to get that back into my head as well. And while the weather's not brilliant, that's my plan. When the weather's nice enough to go out for a walk, I'm going to be going out for a walk. I'll even take you with me, because I feel like that'll keep me motivated too. Yeah, so how did I do this week? Well, no surprise. Actually, I've put this down. Let me explain first. I got on the scales and it gave me a £2 loss, and I turned to Jeff and I said, that's not happening. I knew that I hadn't lost £2 this week. My scales are not old scales. They're scales that I've had probably a year and a half maybe. But they always fluctuate. So I have to put them in different places and then kind of clean off the bottom of them, because I don't know about you, but I've got a dog, and sometimes the dog hairs and even the slightest thing can tip those scales. So I have to clean off the bottom of them in case there's any hair on them, like dog's hair. Sounds disgusting. I am clean, I promise. And then when I did that, it gave me a maintain. And I thought, I'm still not, don't get me wrong, I would have been happy with a maintain. And it's probably may have been what it was, I don't know. But then I got on the scales this morning. Because I did it last Sunday, I know I went the whole hog last night, like I said. I got on the scales and I thought, no, it's only fair that I do it. So that's what I did. And I will show you because now my phone is ringing, so I have to answer it. There we are, that was my husband telling me I needed to pop in the shop and get paint on the way to shopping. So I'm going to show you what happened, and I can't even remember now if I've just told you what happened, but this is what happened. So can you see that? Is it focused? So there we are. So I've stood on there and I've gone with the £1 game, which I think is fair. And let me focus me. I don't even know if that book focused then. If it didn't, I'll put a picture in. So 16 stone 10. And I know it's crept up by that pound. I was going to say ounce then. If only it was an ounce. I know it's crept up, but I think I needed that to happen. Which is why I kind of went on the scales this morning, just because if I'd have had a maintain and in my head, then I can think that I can carry on eating the way that I was last week, snacking in the evenings, which snacking is fine if it's within your calories, no problem. But I was going for all the wrong things, and I don't want that to be my lifestyle change, because that's what this is for me anyway. It is a lifestyle change. It is me switching to healthier eating, and there we are. So obviously I didn't do that in the last week. And I say it with a smile because, you know, this is why I share my journey, because it's important that everybody is going through the same thing knows that there are ups and downs, and my God, at the moment it's one hell of a down. But, you know, we're going to get there. We are going to get there. Anybody that's going through a bit of a rough patch, a bit of a tough time, and is not seeing what they want on the scales, is absolutely okay. It is, because we'll dust ourselves down, we'll move on from it, and we will get back to it eventually. It may take a while, it may not take a while. We might be able to switch it like that. I can't. I'm not one of those people that can just switch it. So there we are. That is where I'm at. Moving forward for this week, like I said, I'm going to do a little bit of meal planning later. Jeff's not here now for a couple of nights, so I've already checked with him what I can and can't watch on the telly, because, you know, it's like, well, we do it anyway. We watch certain things together if there's no football on. So I just wanted to check what I can carry on with, but he's one of those, it's on, but he's not really paying that much attention, so I can just watch whatever I like anyway now, which I'm quite happy with, because there's so many new series that have been recommended to me. I'm loving Timeless. If you haven't seen that, it's brilliant. And I've got a few others on the go, still watching Criminal Minds, because there's loads of seasons of that. The Maid is meant to be brilliant, so that's what my plan is now while he's not here, is to catch up on things like that. So yeah, £1 on, which is a total loss of 3 stone 11, which, do you know what, when I see it written down there, I am a little bit disappointed, but then I think that's nearly 4 stone, that's a lot. And in total, since I was at my heaviest, which was 21 stone 10, it's 5 stone exactly. So 5 stone exactly, 3 stone 11 since I started last January. I can't be unhappy with that. I can be unhappy with where I'm at now, and I can do something about it, and that is what I'm going to do. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've all had lovely weekends, and I will see you tomorrow for my What I Eat in a Weekend.